Hey Unbound ones, I wanted to come on today and talk to you about money mindset, and specifically some of the subtleties of money mindset work and money beliefs that apply to the unbound woman. Okay, because what I have found and what I am finding in my work with clients is that there are some very specific subtleties to the way we do work around money as unbound women. And this is why so many unbound women can end up feeling frustrated about money. It's like they can manifest anything else, because I know that you are a potently magical being as an unbound woman. So, you may be feeling like you can manifest anything apart from money. And I know that I've certainly experienced that in the past. And it's because we do have these kind of different layers of beliefs and often unconscious stories that are playing out under the surface that impact us as unbound women. And I wanted to talk about one in particular today, which is in relation to freedom. Now, obviously, as an unbound woman like me, freedom is going to be like a key value for you in your life. It's a key desire of yours. Whatever you do, you want to be operating in a place where you experience this feeling of freedom. It kind of underpins all of my work. It underpins all of the decisions that I make in my life. And I'm sure it's the same for you. And when we look at it very simply, we can think, okay, so if I had more money, then I would have more freedom. It's what a lot of money mindset teachers will tell you, that it's kind of a key reason for creating more income is in order to have this freedom lifestyle. And having a lifestyle freedom is something I'm very passionate about. But it's more complicated. There are these subtleties, as I said, for the unbound woman, because we can look at it at the top level. More money equals more freedom. But for us underneath, there can be this often unconscious story playing out of like, hang on, our unbound self might be thinking, but if I have more money, then maybe that will be extra layers of complication. Maybe I'll have to work harder to get that money. I'll have less time to myself. Maybe I'll have to focus on things that I don't particularly love, that don't light me up. And maybe it will actually detract from my freedom. So there can be this contradictory belief running at the same time of more money equals less freedom. And that keeps us in a place of paralysis. Because on one hand, consciously we might be thinking, oh, I want to make more money because that's going to allow me to feel more free. But underneath, there's this contradictory belief, this contradictory story, this script running of, hang on, there's a part of us that believes that more money will equal less freedom. So, like I said, we end up in this place of frustration where we can't really move forwards. And often we're not consciously aware of that contradictory belief. But it's one that's come up for me actually over and over again. I have a very big vision when it comes to my business and my work, and sharing that with more women, continuing to share it with more women. Very often this belief can rear its head of like, oh, hang on though, will that not just be extra layers of complication? As I move to new income levels, will that not detract from my freedom? Because spaciousness and freedom are very important to me. So the good news is that once we bring this into our awareness, we can begin to shift this for ourselves. The basis of any kind of mindset work is, the first step to change is awareness. So when we bring these very subtle and often contradictory beliefs into our awareness, we can begin to shift them, and we can be more conscious about how we choose to create whatever we're choosing to create in the world. We can be more conscious about how we choose to make money. And when we do that, we can put foundations in place, which mean, the more money we have, in reality, the more freedom we do have. We can make sure that happens, and we can keep checking in around that. And that allows us to move forwards in a more powerful way. Because when these contradictory stories are playing out, like I said, it keeps us in a place of paralysis, and it may feel like you're doing a lot, but you're not doing the most powerful things in order to make more money and make a real impact in the world. So we want to be really conscious about what is kind of playing out underneath, and what we do with that, the decisions we make around that, making sure that we're making decisions that allow us to have what we really desire in our lives. And like I said, for you, it's likely, like me, it's likely to be freedom that kind of overrides everything else. So I guess that's what I'm inviting you to do today, just to get really curious and interested about not just the top layer of beliefs that you have around money, but then going underneath them and seeing if there are any kind of contradictory stories playing out, or what feels true for you is actually complete opposite to kind of what we've been told, or what is the kind of given idea of truth in the world, whether we are actually thinking something under the surface that contradicts that. So I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts around that, and if that resonates, please comment below this video and let me know, and particularly if you've noticed this belief coming up for you, that actually the more money you make, the less freedom you will have. I'd be really interested to see if that's been playing out for you at all. Okay, I will speak to you again soon. Bye.